All right, everybody, welcome in. I'd like to take you along on a little magic carpet ride today. Let's connect with our ancestors, connect with those of us who have passed before us, grandparents, great-grandparents, those who are guiding us, helping us, bringing us to light in this life. Let's see where we go. We have a spirit animal of Oliver after he passed away last week. He's a new guide. My cousin's dog who suddenly passed away. So we are very sad at his passing, but we embrace him as one of our guides now, a spirit guide. Mr. Oliver, Charlie is very lonely without you. He misses his buddy. So thank you for all the kind words about Oliver. Charlie is wondering where he is, so it's a little bit like looking around for Ollie. Begin now. Embracing enthusiasm. Faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. So I feel like I just did a reading for tomorrow morning. It's the Leo full moon reading, and it was very much about getting out of the fog, seeing things very clearly now, being able to get into higher vibration, getting out of anxiety, getting out of worry. Okay, and so that's been a loud message coming through today. I'm sure it's coming through this reading as well as at least one of the messages that are coming through. So what wants to be shown today from the ancestors? Oh yes, check it out. The Temperance card. I feel like love is coming to some of you. It's like the cycle is clear now, or something. The pathway is clear now for your guides to bring in a love partner for you. So that's lovely. Queen of Cups, 10 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. I like that. 4 of Swords. The Strength card. There's Leo. The 6 of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups. And the Hierophant. Beautiful, beautiful energy here. Leo, Sag, Taurus. So some of you have been blocking your heart. And I feel like it's a protection. The universe is saying, the ancestors coming through saying, it's really time to let go of people who have hurt you, to forgive, to move on. You know, you really need to stand in that heart-centered space because that is where guidance comes through. That's where your connection to the ancestors is. So if you're cutting off your heart to protect yourself, or if you're holding anger or rage or disgust or whatever it is towards somebody else, it's blocking your heart. And that's one message that the ancestors want to bring through today. It's time to really leave that behind, time to return to generosity, to kindness. It was turning you into it was becoming embittered. Okay, so the healing now, you can be much more in alignment with your truth, with what you want to create. This is a healing energy. It's almost a meditative energy, meditating on my truth, my intuition, my guides, my information that's coming through from the ancestors. That Ace of Swords, that's a mighty big sword. Okay, so I'm going to clarify the Ace of Swords in a second, but I feel like it brings you power. I feel like this removing of the blockage of the heart really brings power and really enables you not only to take action on what you want to take action on, but take aligned action. Now you're able to take aligned action. There's no more blockage. There is something here about generosity. And some of you could have been very giving to other people, and they had no gratitude. They were controlling. They were entitled. Okay. And so if you've had that experience and you've like cut someone off, or you cut off the feeling for that person, I do feel like there needs to be a sense of forgiveness so that your kindness and generosity can flow again. Because if you're cutting off the generosity and the giving nature, then what you're doing is you're not allowing yourself to receive either. But those things are like connected. So if you feel that way, you know, basically it's like, okay, I'm not going to be taken advantage of anymore, and that's fine. You can create boundaries that don't block your kindness or your love or anything like that. You can create good boundaries, and you can learn to say no to some people, learn when it's proper and appropriate for your needs, when to say no, when to say, you know what, that doesn't work for me. And unapologetically, there's no need to apologize for that. I feel like that's a new skill for a lot of us, that we just believe that we're here to give and give and give, and it's sort of it's sort of like not it's to everyone. And you do give to everyone through shining your light, through being in that heart chakra, through embracing enthusiasm. You do give to everyone, and whether they're whether they have gratitude for it or not is almost immaterial, because that's not really the reason. But this says to me that there were some people who might have hurt you and taken maybe even your sense of worth and self-worth and value from you, because you allowed it. And now you're recognizing, like, oh, they don't get to take that from me. They don't get to do that. No way, right? Like, it's not within their power. I think you might be now recognizing that people who are controlling and power, all about power, you do not have to allow that to be taking it to anything from you. Think about that. Think about the power of not allowing someone to siphon off or drain you. And that's just like, that feels good. Doesn't that feel good? It's like, yes, I'm willing to stand in my light. And I know that there are people who want to drain me, or there are people who want to be vampires and all of that kind of stuff. But I don't have to participate in that. When you're conscious of it, there's no participation. You're like, oh yeah, I see you. I see you. Not going to work. And just hold your strength, hold your power. Hold your strength, hold your power. I saw this as a meme today. I wrote it down. So I want to read it to you. I don't know who wrote it, so I apologize. I don't have a reference, but I will say, I call my power back to me. I call my energy back to me. I call my magic back to me. I am cleansed and disconnected from anything that may drain me. I am shielded from energy that may not serve me, that does not serve me. I'm shielded from any energy that does not serve me. I am safe. I am whole. I am protected. And so it is. So I hope if someone claims credit for that meme, I'm all about it, because I love that. And you can say those things to yourself. I do calligraphy, right? I love that kind of arty feeling of letters and words. And so that's something I would make a big decal on and put it on the wall down in my office, like that kind of thing. Do these kinds of things. I also have a notebook that I write a lot of my videos when I do evergreen videos. And on the front, it just says, you got this. It's amazing. You know, we can all like be like, oh yeah, memes, whatever. Like, you know, like that can be a feeling. But I just want to say to you that don't underestimate the power of seeing something that gives you hope, or gives you strength, or gives you purpose, or reminds you, really it reminds you of your own power. So don't underestimate that, okay? And do what you need to do. I know there's a lot of speakers, people who are empowerment speakers and things. They do advocate that, putting, you know, stickers on your mirror in the morning and everything like that. And I used to always kind of be eye-rolly about that. But I honestly think the more I do it for myself, it works. So give it a try. And I love that statement, because it's basically calling back in your power. You're calling back in your power, which is what I feel like this is about. This is about calling in your truth, calling in your healed alignment with your truth. And that does give you a ton of power here with the strength card. I really love that. And I feel like when you're doing that, some of you are calling in this love, because you're no longer blocking your heart from being generous or kind or giving, all the things that are you, that are part of who you are. And that means that you are available for something that's balanced, for something that can be giving and receiving. Okay? And that is becoming a commitment. So some of you have a commitment coming in. This person may be coming from far away, because look, we are doing this kind of begin now, embrace your enthusiasm, far away places. There can be some kind of travel that is important to do, because I feel like this person is there. And if you've been worrying about doing this travel, I just feel like you'll get some kind of sign from the ancestors that says, yes, you should do this. So you might get an opportunity to go on a trip or to go with some folks. And I wouldn't say no. All right. So, message from the ancestors. I'm going to continue on with this reading. I will pull a card for each zodiac sign just for your own particular guidance. Maybe more than one card for each sign. So, anyway, let's keep going. Message from the ancestors. Thank you, Ali, as being part of our newest in the pantheon of angels. And Charlie and Maisie really miss you. So, we all miss you. All right. If you want to continue on with this reading, there's a link below. I'll see you over there.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.